All right, folks, so here's what we got. So this is called a drop set, and you're going to stay on the same move for 4 rounds, okay? These are our rep counts up here. You're gonna do 20 reps, big deep breath, you'll go to 15. Same thing to 12, same thing to 10. Some of you are gonna get done earlier than others. If that's you, when you get done, you're gonna do one of the 3 exercises down here at the bottom, okay? So you would either go to a wall sit where you're holding the bottom of a squat, basically, 6 inches, okay, where your feet are extended out, laying on your back, or a close grip hand plank where you're squeezing your tricep, okay? So I'll show this first move to you. We've got 2 options for it. It's a sit-up. This is a new move for you guys. It's a sit-up with a kind of a jab, a punch. We'll do 20 of those, rest, then 15, then 12, right? If you get done early, you do one of those 3 down at the bottom, okay? But I'm gonna show you the alternative, the first. So it's one move. If you can't sit all the way up on the first move, then you'll be doing the alternative, okay? So just make sure that you guys can see my camera here. All right, so the first exercise, okay, feet are in close to your butt. You're gonna sit all the way up, and you're gonna punch right, punch left. Big rotation, right, left, okay? So don't do this, okay? Rotate your body and press out and up, okay? So one more time, up, punch, punch. If you can't sit all the way up on your sit-up, cross your ankles, that is your alternative movement, but only do that one if you have trouble sitting all the way up nice and high. All right, any questions? We're ready to rock and roll? All right, my friends, so you're gonna be counting your reps, 20, so you sit up and you go right, left, that's 1. Sit up, right, left, that's 2. All right, you guys hit it for me. 20 is your first number. So Nancy, I'm assuming we'll probably do that second option for you, I'm thinking. Yeah, the reverse crunch one. So you guys, your goal, you got 2 goals on that sit-up punch. Keep your feet on the ground and really throw a big right hook, right? So you got to really extend. And remember, when you get to the top, you do right and left. Big punch. So as you're sitting up, you should have your fists right below your chin. Okay, that way when you are ready to jab, you can really throw that punch. Those of y'all doing reverse crunches, I think it's actually better to cross your ankles rather than keeping them separated. So as you do, and if you want that extra challenge, you just pull your feet closer to your butt. The closer your feet are, the more challenging that move is. Good, y'all. Good, good, good. So you finish 20. All you do is take a big, deep breath, and then you go to 15. Good. Big, big right hook. Take that little aggression up there. Actually, just picture that you are Rocky. Okay, you're working out in the barn. It's Rocky 4. You're getting ready to fight Drago, and you got to throw a big hook at the top of your sit-up. If you ain't careful, I'll come over like Mickey and smack you on the stomach. Why are some of y'all looking right into the camera as you throw your punches? I don't know what you're trying to say, but I don't care for it. So 20 reps, big deep breath, then 15 reps, then 12 reps. Hey, y'all, keep your, as you're doing the punch, keep your shoulders back for me. Okay, shoulders back and rotate. Throw those big right, left hook, right, left hook. And I want you to drive with force. Okay, imagine you're trying to punch a hole through your drywall. You're so mad at your spouse, your kids. You've been stove up in your house for 6, 7 weeks. You're ready to knock a hole in the wall. Don't say me. So, hey, y'all, as you throw those jabs, your gaze is neutral, okay? Make sure you're not looking down between your feet. Gaze is neutral. Yeah, better, better, better. So remember, as you finish 15, the next number in the set is 12. Well, I so wish I could turn on some Eye of the Tiger for you. So 20, then 15, then 12, and then 10 is the last set, if anybody's ready for 10. Good, good. Big jab, y'all. Big jab. Hitting that wall, hitting that wall. If anybody's done with 10, you're going to go into either holding the bottom of that squat, and you just stay there, and that's how we all get back together. You'll hold 6 inches where you lay on the ground, feet out, or you hold a hand plank. So 20, 15, 12, 10, and then you go right into that hold position. Good, y'all. Miss Libby, lift your head just a little bit. Better, right there. Good, good. Strong, Miss Cynthia. You got it, woman. You got it. Come on. I like it. Good. Throw that hook, Maria. Throw that hook, girl. Come on. So if you're holding a hand plank, guys, thumbs are touching. Thumbs are touching. Elbows locked, because I actually want you to squeeze your triceps. If you're holding a wall sit, make sure your hands are not on your legs. You're not supporting your upper body. They're going to take about 20 more seconds. So whatever, if you're done and you're holding, you got 20 seconds. If you're finishing up, same thing. Holding strong, gang, holding strong. If you're in that hand plank, make sure your hips are down. Awesome, y'all, awesome. We're almost there, y'all. Everybody, we got 5 more seconds, and then we're going to the next exercise. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, so make sure you can see the camera. We're still gonna be down on the mat, another core exercise. So this is also, it's not really new, we just don't do it a whole lot. So you're gonna do a crunch, where basically you're trying to take your thumb and touch your heel, okay? If you have really long arms, you're going to want to put your feet a little further away, but you're going to lift your head and you're going to go right, left, left. Okay? All right, so everybody down on the mat now. We'll tell you these sets are going to go real quick, okay? Because once you lift your head, imagine you're trying to do a crunch like this and you're working your obliques. That's where you should feel this movement, okay? All right, ready? 20 per side, go. So right, left, 1. Right, left, 2. Your head is lifted. If it bothers anybody's neck, make sure that you can just alternate and put your hands behind your head. So if this bothers anybody's neck, I know a couple of you kind of go through some neck issues, that's your alternative. Just put your fingers behind your ears and just crunch that way. So you go all the way to 20, big deep breath, just put your head down on the mat for like a second and then come up and do 15. So again, these are gonna move real quick, but your goal is to touch your thumb to your heel. Thumb to heel. So Miss Maria, put your feet flat on the ground and then bring them up. Nope, like bend your knees, keep coming, like bring them closer. Now try it. Better, better. So you finish 15, big deep breath, you go right to 12. So we're gonna be cranking out these reps here. This is a real fast, short movement. If anybody's done with 12, 10 is your last set. Awesome, y'all, awesome. Eyes are up. Core is tight. Really engage and squeeze. If as anybody you're starting to finish up, I want everybody on this one to either hold 6 inches or hand plank, one of the two. 6 inches or hand plank. Good, y'all. Good, good. So as you're starting to get finished up, you go into one of those 2 hold positions. If you're holding a hand plank, thumbs are touching, hips are down, heels are pressed together. Good, y'all. Good. If you're holding those 6 inches and you want that challenge, lift your head, look at your toes. Flex your ankles on the 6 inches for me. We've got 20 more seconds, y'all. 20 more seconds. Holding strong here. Holding strong. Those y'all doing hand plank. Flex and squeeze the back of your arm, your triceps. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5 seconds. Hold, 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 hold. And time. All right, now you're still going to be down on your mat. Okay, we got 2 options. This is a chest movement. Okay, the first one is a fly. So if you have a matching pair of dumbbells that are the appropriate weight, you're going to go all the way to 20. Okay, if you have 1 dumbbell, you're going to split it. You'll do 10 and you'll do 10. If you don't have dumbbells, you're going to do push-ups instead. Okay, but this is what it looks like. Okay, elbow is soft. We come out, keeping a soft elbow, and then we pull across, okay, to the center of our body. Don't push, pull, okay? So you'll do either 10 per side, or if you have 2, do 20 per. All right, and again, if you don't have dumbbells, your alternative is a push-up, okay? All right, gang, 20 is your first number, okay, 20. So either 10 per side or 20 total if you have the appropriate dumbbells. But remember, y'all, we are pulling, not pushing. Mimi, you okay? The weight too heavy? So push-ups, darling, push-ups. So if anybody's dumbbell is either just too heavy, right, or you're really struggling with it, you can flip over and go to push-ups instead. Jason Schultz, you all right, boss? Hang on, I can't understand. Just see a couple fingers. Oh, you were in between sets. I got you. So if you finish 20, your next number is 15. Now, if you're doing single-sided, I want you to do 8 per side. Cheryl, don't bend your elbow quite that much. Keep it a little bit straighter. Correct. Better, better, better. So just think of it like soft elbow, y'all. Soft elbow. And you pull to the center of your body. That's it. So don't go all the way over to the other side. That's too far. Mimi. Mimi. Get off that knee. I see the knee. I see it. Yeah, I can see you. Come on, woman. You're strong. You can do it. Hey, Jim Slattery, don't bend the elbow quite as much. Just think of it like it's soft. Better, better. Good, good, good. And remember, y'all, we are pulling. Hey, Kelly Rock, keep the weight a little lower when you go out, meaning I don't want it up here like above your shoulder. I want it, yeah, better, right there. It's a little bit less stress on the shoulder that way. Good, y'all, good. So if you've done 8 per side, then your next set is 6 per side or 12, depending on what you're doing. And if anybody were to be done, you go to one of those. Actually, no, this one, I want everybody in hand plank. Everybody's going to be in hand plank on this one. And as y'all, some of y'all are starting to finish up your chest fly, squeeze the chest for me, okay? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're not pushing it. So if you're starting to finish up, your hand plank, remember, is a close grip. So thumbs are touching. That way we can engage a little bit more of your tricep. So some of you are starting to finish up. We're going to hold for 20 more seconds here. 20 more seconds, and then we're going to move on to our next exercise. Core tight, gang. Core tight. Miss Maria, if you'll come up to your hands instead of elbows. Correct. Almost there, y'all. Holding strong, holding strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, now you got to really please pay attention, y'all, on this next one. This is a brand new exercise. All right, so you're going to be down on your knee. If I have my left foot forward, I'm going to rotate away from my left foot, elbows packed in tight, and I'm going to rotate and push up and over. And now look where I finish. This is important, y'all. Don't bring it down here, okay? It's not a wood chopper. Here. So push up and over. It's generated from your core, not your shoulders. So here to here. Okay? You're going to do 20 per side. 20 per side. The only exception to that would be if somebody has just a really heavy weight and it's just too much, then you could do 10. But otherwise, I want you to do 20 from here to here. All right? Let's hit it, gang. Hey, Jim Slattery. Stop and start every movement from the side of your shoulder. Yep. There you go. Yep. And then I want everybody to check your core. All right? I want your core tight so that when you push, it's coming from your stomach, not just your shoulders.
So is it 10 per side?
20 per side.
All right.
And then Maria, stop right here. And then push. Yep, so stop at the shoulder mark. Yep, better. Again, remember, y'all, there's just as much core in this move as there is shoulders. And it's a fluid movement, okay? So don't separate it. Don't twist and then press. As you're twisting, the weight is going up and over. Good, y'all. Good. And this, if this were to start to bother anybody's knees, you can stand and do the same movement, okay? So if your knees were to start bothering you, you could stand and do the same. Hey, Molly, bring, when you come down, so you're kind of like up here, bring it to the shoulder. So pack it in tight. Correct. Hey, Quince, when you come down, a little bit more at the bottom on the rotation. Correct. Yes, exactly. So 20 per side, big deep breath, and then you go to 15 per side. And again, just know if you need to stand and do this, you can, right? So if you got knobby knees like mine, sometimes that starts to hurt a little bit. So you could stand and do the same. Awesome, y'all. Awesome. I look good. Y'all picking up on this quick. Hey, Miss Martha, when you come down and finish, so your elbows are kind of like this right now, they're kind of wide. I want them packed in real tight, right underneath the weight. Correct. Correct. Nice, y'all. If anybody were to be done with 15, then you go to 12 per side. Awesome, y'all. Awesome. Good, good, good. You're doing great, y'all. You're doing great. Just keep every couple reps, check in and make sure your core is still real tight. Okay, the tendency is to end up just trying to do everything with the arms. Let's focus on core right now. Good, good. Hey, Donna Schultz, when you get to the bottom, instead of pushing it like this, do it like this. Correct. So more from your core rotation, not with the arms. Better, better. So Nicole, you would still stagger your stance with your feet, right? So it would look more like, all right, so if my left foot is forward, I'm still here and I'm up on the ball of my foot so that I can pivot and pivot, okay? Nice, y'all, good. Again, check in, check your core. Is it still tight? Are you still using it in the movement? Anybody's done with 12 per side, 10 is your next number. Good. If anybody were to be done, you go to one of those 3 moves, okay? Either wall sit, 6 inches, or a hand plank. One of those 3 moves. Those of y'all still doing the kneeling rotation, pack the elbows in real tight for me, okay? Pack them in tight. And really rotate. Rotate your body from the trunk, so right from your core, from your hip area. If you're standing, there's a little bit of a pivot going on that back foot. Nice, y'all. Good, good, good. So remember, if you're finished with your 10, you go to either hand plank, 6 inches, or a wall sit. So I know a few of you are starting to get finished here. I'm going to give everybody 20 seconds, all right? 20 seconds on the clock. And then we're going to move to the next thing. Holding strong, y'all, holding strong. Those y'all still doing the kneeling rotation, check your core again. So important, y'all, so important. You're doing awesome, y'all. You're doing awesome. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 time. All right, next up, if you angled your camera down, you're going to want to make sure you angle it up a little bit now because we're going to be standing for the next several exercises. All right, so the first one is a lunge, and you're going to have several options, okay? Just know that I know 1 or 2 of you have knee issues. If you need to do a squat instead, that's totally fine, all right? First option, if you have something you can elevate your feet on, I want you to do that. If you're going to put your foot up, I want you to actually have your toes on the bench or chair, not the top of your foot this time, okay? Left foot is forward. You're going to hold the weight here. Okay? If elevated is too much, you need to come down to the ground. Same thing, but you're stationary, don't step. If you want the extra challenge, you're going to hold a light weight overhead. Okay? So you're going to pick one of those 3. And my friends, it's 20 per leg. 20 per leg. So if you want, it depends on what you're looking for here. If you really, really want to work your legs, hold a heavier weight down and put your foot up. If you're like, I want to work some legs and some more shoulders, that's where you'd want to hold the weight overhead. Okay? All right. 20 per side. So do all 20 and then switch. All right, let's go. Yes, ma'am, Miss Maria.
How high should be the elevation for the foot?
You don't want the elevation any higher than about 1.5 feet, 2 feet.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you don't have anything that's around that height, Maria, I would just do it on the ground and hold a weight or even a pair of weights. Hey, those of you all doing the elevated lunge, pay attention to your upper body. It's even more challenging not to lean forward when you're like that. So you got to really concentrate on keeping your upper body vertical. Miss Cynthia, do you have a question, honey?
I see it.
Okay.
So on the leg.
So 20 per side. And preferably everybody's holding a weight. Your legs ought to be screaming at you right now. If they if they ain't, I'll scream at you. They say stick to your strengths, you know. And those of y'all doing the elevated lunge, okay, you should feel like your shin is going to touch whatever your foot's on. That's when you know you've gone down far enough, okay? Hey, if you want to really maximize a lunge, which means engaging your glutes, go low. That's the game changer. Your glutes get involved at the bottom of the rep. This is actually what I'm going to be teaching all the kids tomorrow in the free strength camp. Lunges. Good. If you're doing that overhead movement, make sure your elbow is totally locked out for me, okay? Good, Patty. Good adjustment, hon. Good. And again, just know 20 per side, big deep breath, right into 15. Good, good, y'all. Miss Donna, see if you can go a little lower with that back knee. Yeah. So still come up a little higher, but I'm just wanting you to go bigger range of motion. You're like, but Jeremy, that burns. Yeah. So, hey, Maria, hold that dumbbell down to your side on the right side right now. Yep. There you go. Perfect. Hey, Miss Libby. Miss Libby, when you finish the top of a lunge, don't push backwards. Do your best to go straight up and down and don't straighten that leg out and down. So you'll feel it. If you're really paying attention, that the tendency is to push backwards instead of just hinging. Better, better, better. Good. Kel, see if you can lean back a little bit more. So you may have to hop your foot forward more to be able to do that, and that's okay. So if you've done 15, next number's 12. If you've done 12, your next number's 10. Hey, Quince, see if you can really focus on staying vertical. As you're getting fatigued, you're kind of going off to the side of the weight. See if you can stay straight up and down. Come on, Nicole. Don't make me start hollering and wake up the whole house. You're like, too late for that. Good. Miss Martha Bond, see if you can lean back a little bit more for me, hun. Better, better. Nice. Miss Patty K, see if you can get that knee a little bit lower. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Woo! That's a lunge right there, baby. So, hey, if anybody's getting finished with lunges, you're all going to go hold a squat. All right? Either against a wall, or if you don't have a good wall, you can just hold it at the bottom of a regular squat. So if you don't have a wall, that's okay. Good, deep, gang, deep, 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 deep. We want to engage those glutes. Good, lean back a little bit, Mimi. Batter. Keeping that good posture, gang, keeping that good posture. If anybody's starting to finish up, you're gonna go hold a wall squat or the bottom of a regular squat. Hey, Donna Schultz, grab one of the big stability ball and I want you to put it behind your back for me, please. Get on down there, Charles. Get your butt down, woman. Don't shake your head at me. No, ma'am. Martha Bond, you having fun over there in the corner? Yeah, right. If you're done, you're into a wall squat. We've got 30 seconds and then we're going to move on to the next exercise. So whether you're holding a wall squat or finishing your lunges, stay strong. Come on, Team Hewitt. You got it, y'all. You can do it. See if y'all can go a little bit lower, Brandy and Justin. A little bit right there. Right there. Perfect. Good. Almost there, y'all. 15 seconds, gang. Stay with it. Get your hands off your legs, Justin. Do it. Boy, shoot. Start 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Hallelujah and amen. Woo! Them quads are cooking. All right, next up, deadlift. Okay, and I would prefer, I know some of you like to do swings, I would prefer everybody to do deadlift, both feet on the ground. So just a quick reminder, if you're holding the kettlebell, it's here. Y'all, here's what I'm gonna tell you. When you're doing a lot of reps like this, the tendency is to bounce the bottom and not finish the top. So what I want y'all to do is a little pause, and then right here, a little pause, squeeze your glutes. Pause, okay? So if you're gonna use a dumbbell, either hold it on its ends or actually like to kind of hold it like this. Okay, but you can decide how you hold the dumbbell. All right, gang, so grab your weights. 20 reps, all right? Let's hit it. And the most important part of this move, y'all, are your shoulders. Okay, if they roll forward, you're gonna feel this in your lower back. So you wanna imagine you're holding a bottle between the shoulder blades. Hey, Quincy, let's come in about an inch with each foot. Hopefully that'll enable you to go further back. Yeah, better. Nice, y'all, nice. And those of y'all that have kettlebells, you're trying to get the handle below the knees. Good, y'all, good. So everybody remember, little pause at the bottom, little pause at the top where you squeeze your glutes. So you do 20, big deep breath, and then you go to 15. Little pause. Okay, the worst thing in the world you can do on a deadlift is bounce at the bottom of the rep. Good, y'all. Miss Cynthia, if you will bring your feet about an inch or two closer together. Yep, and then really focus on keeping your shoulders back and down for me, okay, babe? Good. Nice, y'all, nice. And just remember, we want a breath on every rep. So those of y'all that just did 15, 12 is your next number. Slight pause, bottom and top. Good, y'all, good. Excellent. Yeah, and y'all's form looks good. You guys must have really great trainers that are humble. So if you finished up 12. Yeah, I cracked myself up. I'll be here all week, folks. Tip your waitresses on the way out. If you finished up 12, big deep breath, and then 10 is your last one. So remember, y'all, core tight for me, okay? Core tight. And don't bounce the bottom, okay? I know your heart rate's getting real high right now. Okay, let's focus on our form. Excellent, excellent. And Miss Nancy, you just keep paying attention to it, all right? I know you are, but just a reminder, keeping that heart rate under control, babe. If anybody is done, you're actually gonna hold the top of your deadlift with your kettlebell. You're gonna hold the top of your deadlift with your kettlebell. And your feet are gonna be almost side by side. So as some of you are starting to finish, here's what I'm wanting you guys to do as your hold. Okay, feet are closer together. You're gonna pack everything in. Glutes are real tight, abs tight, and you're gonna take your arms and pack them down and in like you're trying to take the handle and snap it. And you're gonna hold that position for me. So if you have a dumbbell, I would suggest you hold it on its ends. If you have a dumbbell, hold it on its ends. All right, so here's what I want you guys to do. If you're just standing there, you're not going to get a lot out of this other than pulling on your traps. I want you to think this is a plank, but it's vertical. So right now, squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. Now, pack your core in, like pull your belly button to your spine. Pack it in real tight. And now imagine you're taking that handle and you are squeezing and it's going to pull your shoulders down. Look at my shoulders. It's going to pull your shoulders down and you're going to squeeze it as hard as you can for 20 seconds. Ready? Hold. If you're doing this right, your heart rate is climbing right now. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Check in. Are your glutes tight? Your stomach tight? Are your shoulders back? Are you squeezing that handle? And now flex your quads, front of your leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, now, this is somewhat rhetorical, but I'm asking you a question. Does the top of your deadlift ever feel like it did just then? I'm just asking. It should. Right? That's how the top of a deadlift should feel every time, right? Instead of just, oh, I got a bunch of reps, right? Think vertical plank at the top of every deadlift, okay? All right, next up, windmill. So you can choose to do this with a dumbbell, a kettlebell. You can also choose whether you have the weight up top or the weight down below, okay? So your feet are gonna be out nice and wide. If I wanna hold it up top, I'm here. Now watch my arm rotate. As I go down, my arm rotates, and then I come back to center, okay? If you're worried about your shoulders, just put the weight in the bottom and do the exact same thing. Okay? All right, what you're gonna do on that one is split your reps, and you're gonna do 10 per side, okay? Feet out real wide for me. If whatever arm is up, lock the elbow. Okay, you guys go ahead and start 10 per side. Even if you don't have a weight in the top hand, see if you can lock that elbow for me. Okay, there's a lot happening there with the rotation of your shoulder. Hey, Steve-O, put your arm right here for me. It's gonna stay in that position whether you're down or up. There you go, leave it up, leave it up. Yep, better, better. Now, I know some of you are a little bit tight, but your goal is to actually be able to reach down and tap the ground. That's the goal. So sometimes you can spread your feet out a little bit and do it. If you're real tight, that's going to be a challenge. So you just go as far down as you can. So 10 per side and then 8 per side. But you're trying to keep that hand that's up locked. And as you go down, I want you to look at that top hand. Okay, if you're feeling frisky, you're feeling like a stud, you want to have a weight in the bottom and a weight in the top, you can do that. Just know that makes it real challenging. So if you're already working hard, I see it, Quince. Hey, did you steal my 2-pound pink weight? I ain't mad at you. So, hey, Martha Bond, when you go down, so right now it's in your left hand, aim the dumbbell for your left heel. Correct. So if you've done 10 per side, then 8 per side, and then the next one is 6 per side. So if you're doing this right, gang, you're going to feel this a little bit in your hamstrings, a little bit in your obliques, right, the side of your abs, and a little bit in that high hand, whatever arm is up. Justin Hewitt, how about holding a weight or something for me? Boy, I know how strong you are. Tater Chip. Brandy, what you gonna do with him? She's like, I don't know. I can't tell him nothing either. Actually, I bet she can. So if you've done 6 per side, 5 per side. And just focus on the rotation that's happening with the hand that's up in the air, right? That shoulder needs to twist and rotate in its socket. Twist and rotate. And if anybody is starting to finish up, you're all going to be down in a hand plank after this one. Everybody will be in a hand plank. Nice, y'all. Nice. Just nice and slow. Focusing on rotation. Looking up at that high hand. Hey, Cynthia, as you go down on this next one, so if it's in your right hand, you actually aim the dumbbell for your right heel. So it'll look like this, right? Correct. If you're done, I want you down in hand plank. Thumbs touching. If you're in a hand plank, take your hands and do this for me. So it's going to take your shoulders and it's going to pack them down and in. Like you're trying to tuck your elbows into your waist. Those of y'all that are on the hand plank, when I say go, don't put your knees down, but do 20 mountain climbers. Ready, go. That's per leg, 1, 1, 2, 2. So if you're done and you're doing a hand plank, you should be doing 20 mountain climbers. And then don't put your knees down. Go right into the hand plank again. Awesome, y'all. Awesome. You finish 20, you go right back into hand plank. But don't put the knees down, y'all. Thumbs touching, hips are down, core is tight. When I say go, you're going for 15. Ready, go. Bring your knees in further, gang. Bring your knees in further. Okay, you shouldn't be flexing your ankles. You should be pulling the knees to the elbows. All right, rest. I want everybody to watch what I'm going to show you here. All right, so I would say probably 90% of people do mountain climbers incorrect. Okay, So it's not a flexion, okay? So I see it all the time. It kind of looks like this, right? Or it looks like this. I want it to look like this, where I'm extending really far and bringing in really far. So it's twofold. It engages more core and more quads, the front of your legs. All right, so let's try it. Okay, we're going to go to 12, but let's first get into the hand plank. And if you're having a hard time holding with your thumbs close, you can spread out 2 or 3 inches, okay? All right, so everybody hold hand plank. All right, remember what I showed you. Full extension all the way in, all the way out. Ready, go for 12. Fast, 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 fast. Full extension all the way in, all the way out. When you're done, hold hand plank. No knees down, gang. Come on, let's finish. This is it right here. This is it. Real strong, real hard. When I say go, you'll do 10 as fast as you can go. Ready, go. 10 per leg. Fast, 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 fast. Full extension. Awesome, y'all. Awesome, awesome, awesome. When you are done, grab some water, and we're going to actually stretch laying down on your mat. All right, so quick sip of water, and I'll show you the stretch. All right, so first up, you're going to have your hands under your shoulders, tops of the feet facing the ground. You're going to push up, and then you're going to roll to your left hip for a couple seconds, right hip, and down. If anybody has trouble getting all the way up here, you're just going to come here and roll for about 10 seconds, and then down, okay? So it's on your exhale. You're going to press, let's see, Nancy, that's probably not a good one for you. Let's do, are you able to do what's called a hyperextension where you kind of push forward gently like that? Are you able to do that? Just real gentle. I actually like to put my thumbs like right on my top of my hip bones or on top of the tailbone, and just real gently give yourself a little bit of hyperextension and then release it. Yep. And let's just do 3 or 4 more of those. Okay. Those of y'all doing that cobra where you're pushing up. Okay. Everybody do one more for me where you push up, roll to the left. And if you're on your left hip, you're looking over your right shoulder. Good. All right. As you're starting to finish up, the next stretch we're going to do is going to be down on one knee. Okay. You're going to have your right foot forward. There's about a 2-foot gap between heel and knee. Thumb and index finger together. You're going to press your hips down, apply pressure, and pull your arms back. And I want you guys to pay attention to that pressure point. Thumb and index finger, and you're going to push, apply pressure, and then pull. You got tight shoulders or tight hips, this is the best stretch in the world. So apply pressure, pull the arms back, hold that for about 5 more seconds, and slowly come out of it. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So this is something new that about the last month I've been studying and learning, this pressure point. It helps take your arms and sink them into their sockets better. Okay, so same thing on the other side. And I want everybody to lean back another inch or so if you can. And now dig the heel into the ground. Awesome, awesome, man, so much better, y'all. And then slowly come out of that. And then you're going to have a seat, both feet straight out in front of you. Toes are up to the ceiling. And you're going to take a big, deep breath. You're going to breathe in. Exhale and go straight out and hold. So if you can hold your toes, great. If you can't get there, I do want you to hold on to something. All right, so that when you're holding, you can actually apply gentle pressure so that it's more than just hamstrings, it's also your lower back. Everybody look forward for me instead of down. Now see if you can take your shoulders and pull them down a little bit. Better, better, better. You may not go out as far, but that's okay. And then slowly come out of that. Good. All right, one arm across your chest. Keep that shoulder down. Good. And you're just sitting however comfortable, whatever that means for you. But hey, those of y'all that are, some of your elbows are like this. See if you can straighten the front arm, and then it's like a lever, right? Or we're using it like that. Yeah, good. Switch to the other side. It's funny, I feel like when I'm on these Zooms, I feel like I need to project my voice all the way like I'm at GTS or Stars Mill or Trinity, and I got to project across a 3,000 square foot room where the microphone's like a foot from me. All right, last thing, y'all. So we're going to do a couple where we overhead with a big, deep breath, right? So breathe in. Exhale. One more time, big, deep breath. Exhale. All right, everybody, you're getting a virtual high five today. I'm going to unmute you all. I love our virtual high fives. Actually, we're going to have, I would say we'll get to do real, but we won't yet. So I'm going to unmute you guys. I just wanted to make sure there weren't any questions about the announcement of us reopening, and to make sure that if you're coming to GTS, you have got to book your spot in Mind Body. That is so vital, okay? Because it is a hard 8. I measured and remeasured the gym about 10 times so that we could squeeze 8 people in with the appropriate distance, okay? So if you get to the gym and it's full and you're 9, I'm sorry, I will have to say you can't come in. You can stand on the sidewalk if you want, but you can't come in, okay? If you're not coming to GTS, if you've decided you would prefer to stay home for a while longer, please don't book your sessions in Mind Body. That way it's open for people that are coming, okay? And you guys just show up to Zoom like normal. If you're gonna stay home, you can continue borrowing our equipment until the 15th. Okay, and then I'll be asking for all of those to come back because the gym is empty. All right, any questions? One of them this morning was, is that going to be the permanent schedule? It's not. We're going to follow that schedule for 2 weeks. So 5:30, 7, and 9. And then on the 18th, we'll be changing it. It'll probably be like 5, 6, 7, and 9, something like that. All right, any questions? No, I explained it that well. You're like, yeah, your email was like 47 pages long, dude. I knew there were going to be a lot of questions, so I tried to cover everything.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, y'all, if those of y'all that have athletes or kids, tomorrow is our next Saturday strength camp. Again, it's free. They can live anywhere in the world, and they can join us. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about mindset, what I call the wolf, whether you're feeding the fear wolf or the courage wolf, and how to do that, how to feed the right wolf. And then we'll be working on lunges, technique work, and then we're going to have a strength workout after. So if they want to join, they can. It's tomorrow at 11, and I would love to have them.
Thanks, Jeremy. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a great weekend, but be good.
You too.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah.